I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your day and can get everything sorted out. It's always good to see you. But yeah, my favorite mediums are watercolor. I'm trying to get better at gouache. And digital as well. I would love to be a children's book illustrator someday, or even design like book covers. I think that would be really cool too. Book covers would be hard though, because then you have to incorporate there's so much typography you have to include. The title, the author, sometimes there's like stickers that gets put on it, little summaries, bestsellers, reviews, things like that. I feel like it'd be hard to incorporate all the words in a very aesthetic way. Make sure you get all the information across, but it still look pretty. It would definitely be a challenge, I think. Bye, Mai. Thanks again. Thanks for the hydrate, Safa. Appreciate it. Let me scroll back up, make sure I didn't miss anything before the raid. I think I got everything. Like 2 to 3 days. Oh, that's a long time, Anne Sophie. I'm sorry. I hope you're finally feeling better now. I'm sure you had lots of toast and like applesauce. That's the worst. Staying hydrated is important. It is, it is. Okay, I'm gonna switch to this guy. He's so big. Let's start with the eyes, maybe. Start with kind of a sienna, burnt sienna type color. Just get a glaze down. This dog is so cute. She requested that his lip be stuck like this. She said that happens to him all the time, and whenever she thinks of him, she thinks of his lip caught, which is really funny because that happens to my cat too. My cat always looks at you with her lip stuck because one of her adult teeth never came in. She just has a tiny baby tooth canine, and her lip gets stuck. It's precious. Go ahead and put a layer down for the nose. This weekend is going to be so busy. I'm kind of nervous. My sister goes off to college on Saturday, so both my sisters are coming over tonight. They're gonna spend the night with me. We're gonna have popcorn and candy and finish Stranger Things. And then I have 3 other friends coming to stay with us on Friday and Saturday. I've been cleaning the house like crazy. I'm more of a cat person myself, but dang, doggos are so cute. Listen, I have 2 cats, so I used to think I was a huge dog person, and I still love dogs, don't get me wrong. But I love my cats. Oh, I'm so thankful for my kitties. I have a tiny gray girl. She's very sassy and very stubborn. And she's so small. She looks like a 2-month kitten, but she is 4 years old. Her name is Sybil. And then I have a really loud, chunky orange boy. He's very sweet. He wants to be cuddling all the time. He wants to be touching me at all times. He is very upset when he can't. We'll probably hear him meow at the door later. His name is Opie. I love both, but I'm allergic to dogs, so I'm leaning more towards cats. Oh no! That's the worst. One of my friends recently got a cat that had to give it back to the foster mom because he was so allergic. It was really sad. Because my hands sweat easily, I have to put something underneath my hands while painting. I hate when my painting gets oily because my hands... Listen, you are not alone. Mine does that too, especially when I'm just like reading a book or something, turning the pages. I leave so much oil on the pages. It's so annoying. Do you just put a paper towel down or something? I've seen people do that, especially for colored pencil drawings while working on colored pencil drawings. Just because that oil can spread so easily with the waxy pencils. He wants cuddles because he tends to meow in a way that sounds so sad. That's so cute. Yeah, OB, it's so funny because Sybil used to never meow, ever. I like never heard her do it. And then we got Obi, who never stops meowing. And now she does it more often, I think because of him, because she notices the attention he gets when he does it. So now she's kind of picked up on it, but her meow, there has to be something wrong with her vocal cords. It's so quiet, you can hardly hear it, and it's kind of like a... That's it, like... It's so soft. But she does it more and more often now. It cracks me up. It's just crazy because for 2 years I never once heard her meow, and now she tries to do it all the time. I just realized I missed the ear here. Go fill that in real quick. Okay. Yeah, for curly dogs and long-haired dogs, I found that colored pencil really helps give some of that texture of the hair. Megan, if you're still here, have you read The House in the Cerulean Sea? I'm listening to it on audiobook right now. I can't decide how I feel about it. It's very cute. There's a lot of dialogue, and I kind of wish I had just read it instead of listened to it. Because the guy that's reading it does a lot of voices, which was cute in the start, but now it's kind of annoying. For all our new friends, I do have a book club in my Discord. Right now we're reading The Vanishing Half. It's never too late to join, but we'll be voting on our September book soon, and our September theme is stories inspired by Chinese myths and history. And so I'm going to pick 4 books that fit that theme, and then everyone can vote on which one they want us to read. So voting will be up soon. I'm very excited. I want to read all 4 books that I picked. So it just depends what order, depending on what everyone picks. Yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, enjoy your lunch. I hope it's delicious. I have 2 cousin cats. One is chill but still playful. The other is sassy drama queen. That sounds like mine. It's a good dynamic to have. Yeah, Sybil is so tiny. She has to be feisty to stand up for herself. Oh, Dryad, I really appreciate that. I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you again soon. Nice to meet you. Okay, I think this is enough for now. One of my best friends has a golden retriever. He is an Irish cream, so he's like beautiful and white. He looks like a polar bear. He looks just like this, but white. He's got gorgeous long fur. He's very sweet. But he had to go to the doctor recently because he keeps trying to eat socks. Like full on eat them. So I had to go like pump his stomach or something the other day. It was really scary, but he's fine. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna keep that colored pencil out just in case I need to use it again though. His nose actually has some purplish pink undertones. I'm gonna add that in real quick. Not much, just a little, especially on the top here. I used to have a golden retriever. We had to put her down to a tumor in her leg. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you have really fond memories of her before that happened. Oh, no worries, Day. Also, before you go, let me know if you prefer me to call you something else, and I'll try to remember for next time. I really appreciate it. I'll see you soon, friend. Okay, I think that was a little too purpley. Go add some pink again, kind of cover that up. Yeah, that's better. There's some right here too. Okay. Go ahead and start doing another layer of a little darker gold. Especially in the shadows, like in here and on the side. It's almost like a reddish. $1 billion baby, welcome in. Oh, no worries. I was just wondering if there's another name you'd like me to call you, or if I'm pronouncing Day correctly. I used to ride her like a horse when I was small. That's so cute. That's so cute. My parents have a mutt now, but she's beautiful. She has long white hair. She has all these like kind of sorrel color freckles on her nose and paws. She's very pretty. We had no idea what she would look like because all of her brothers and sisters look so different. One looks like a pit bull, one looks like a chow chow. He had all these wrinkles. So we had no clue. As a puppy, she kind of looked like a Saint Bernard puppy. But her tail even curls like a husky's. She's got a mixed match of all sorts of things. So we have no idea what she is. But she's so sweet. She is the perfect dog. Whenever we get a house, I would love a German Shepherd. I've always wanted one. When I was little, a German Shepherd lived next door. And ever since then, I've wanted one of my own. He was beautiful. He was like a golden color. Oh, really? Okay, perfect. I'm glad to hear that. Well, it was so nice to meet you. I hope you get everything done that you need to for tomorrow. I will see you soon, Dave. This is pretty dark underneath here, actually. Yeah, you too. Kind of separates the face from the ear and the rest of the body. And the same along here. Oh, I like this song. Several people mess up my name because of the X in the middle of it. Just refer to me as Dee or D to make it easier. I can call you whatever you prefer. Do you prefer Dandelion or Dee? I can remember either one. Break this top part of the ear up a little bit. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, great, Safa. It should have given you a welcome. But for some reason my Discord bot is like broken. It's not welcoming people in. So I'm sorry about that. But feel free to pick all your roles and read the rules and check out our different channels. Not sure what made the bot stop greeting people. Very rude. DD is fine? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, there's actually a quite bright orange. Almost like a marigold color down here. And some of the highlights too. So much of these early layers with long-haired dogs is just putting down that hair texture. And layers and layers and layers. I summoned the Ovi. Okay, perfect. Let me go get him. I'm gonna put on a BRB screen real quick because I have to use the bathroom anyway. And when I come back, Obi will be here. Only for a couple minutes though, because he will try to walk all over my painting. So I'll be right back. Give me just a few seconds. All right. Here is the baby. Say hi, Obi. Everyone wanted to see you. Everyone wanted to see you. Say hi, Gail. Hi, Gail. Say, I'm a pretty handsome boy. Handsome boy. You're famous, you know that? You're famous. He's very handsome. He is. He's a handsome boy. His birthday is 2 weeks. He'll be 2. 2 whole years. 2 whole years. Oh, he likes anything. I don't know if he has a favorite because he'll truly eat anything. Yes, happy early birthday. Gotta get you something special. Gotta get you something special. He sheds so bad. Gets all over my lips when I kiss him. Say hi, Aunt Sophie. Hi, Aunt Sophie. Spoiled. See, he would sit right here all day if I let him. I've thought about getting him one of those like baby slings. Sweet boy. Always wants to hugs. Always wants to hugs. Alright, are you gonna be good if I put you down? You gonna go stare out the window? Can't be on my desk. There was a gnat in here yesterday that he wouldn't stop chasing. I was so scared he was gonna knock over everything on my desk. It's just a camera. Just a camera. You're heavy, you know that? You're a big chunk. You're a big chunk now. Here, come over here. Want your blankie? Here, come lay on your blankie. Here you go. Good boy. Alright, we'll see if he lays down. He's got his hair all over my lips. Oh, here he comes. No, you gotta stay over there. You gotta stay over there. I love his green eyes. I know, both he and Sybil both have green eyes. Sybil's are more a cool green though. His are more yellowy. Hey, Bubba. You gotta come over here. You gotta come over here. Lay down. Good boy. Alright. Sometimes I have to do that a couple times to get him to stay. Nope, here it goes. No, Bubba. Can't be over here right now. Stay over here. Lay down. He just wants to cuddle. He just wants to cuddle. All day, every day. Gail, do you have any pets? Barb, I use Arches. I use both their cold press and hot press. For the textured pet portraits, I do cold press. But for house portraits, I use the hot press because it's flatter, and I do a bunch of pin work when I do the houses, and the texture just soaks them up way too much and makes my lines not look so straight. Are they single sheets? Sometimes. Got OB hairs all in my mouth. No, you can't come up here. No. I get a big block of the 18 by 24 and cut them up, but sometimes I will get the giant 22 by 30, and then sometimes I'll just get like 9 by 12 sheets in a pad, because it's really easy to cut 8 by 10s, and that's definitely the most frequent size that I use. So it depends. Sometimes single sheets. Usually I just cut them though. I live with 3 dogs. They're my boyfriend's sisters. Oh my gosh, what kind of dogs are they? That's really cute. Actually, two of my best friends have golden retrievers. Rue and Rowdy. They're so sweet. Hi, Ely. How are you doing? Welcome in, friend. We're doing some pet portraits today. Adding some red to the eyes kind of brightens them up a little bit. This boy is very handsome. He's very big though, so you can't see him all at once. We're also doing these. But the golden retriever's due first, so I need to keep working on him. I got distracted with the cute curly dogs. Okay, he's finally laying down. We'll see if he stays. I would let Sybil in too, but Sybil likes to destroy things. So it'd be a lot of me yelling at her to not eat my plants or not scratch my paintings. Selena, hello, welcome in. Happy Thursday, how you doing? Yes, I did, Ely. I was getting so annoyed with the lead pencil smearing, so I just did colored pencil instead, which is what I usually do. It's what I did for all the Christmas portraits this past year when I had so many to do, and I really like how they turned out, because it doesn't smudge as much and it can be colored, so it kind of blends in or looks more purposeful. I think it looks more purposeful than the lead. So yeah, I kind of went back. I had kind of forgotten that's what I did for a while. And then I remembered and was like, oh, I really liked the outcome of that. Especially with dogs with such long hair or curly hair. I think the texture coming through looks really nice. I think it helps. Oh, thanks, Barb. I was obsessed with the colored pencils once upon a time. They do smudge a bit and they erase. Ooh, that's cool. But regular colored pencils, I love putting on top of watercolor. Yeah, that piece I worked on, I didn't work on the traditional piece on stream, but I worked on the concept of it. You might remember. I really want that one to be gouache with colored pencil on top of it because I really like how that looks. I think the creaminess of the gouache looks so good with the hawk landed with the texture of the colored pencil. Ely, we have a new hawk friend. We named him Ellington. I saw him for the first time yesterday, and all day today he's just been circling and circling, and he just landed on a lamppost over there, and I keep getting so distracted watching him. He hasn't gotten close enough for me to figure out what kind he is, so I'm gonna do some research after stream. Sammy, hello, welcome in. I know, he must be checking the area. I'm like, oh, is he gonna move in? There's not a whole lot of trees, especially tall trees. They're all pretty short. So that's why I was honestly really surprised to see him yesterday. I thought maybe it was just a fluke. But the fact that he's here again today, I'm like, maybe he's moving in. We'll see. I think you would really like gouache, Ely. There's so many different types to try though. They're all so I feel like brand to brand, they're all so different. Artesa's really cheap, but I really like them. I really like the Artesa gouache. The colors come out a lot different than the tube says it is, but I think they're so creamy. You can re-wet them easily. Yeah, I think it's a great starter gouache and one of my favorites. Yes, I was asking for names earlier, and Ellington got brought up. I thought it was very cute. You got your first color erase, Barb? How fun. They're kind of addicting. We've got hummies moving through right now. Ooh. You had some great pictures of hummingbirds on your on that drive too. You also use Arteza, much better on price. Yeah, I think I got, they always have stuff going on sale and coupons. I think I got the 60 set for like $18. And it's lasted me a really long time. I think that's the kind Marianne uses. Marianne was using Arteza last stream. So looking at the Holbein gouache, I've got a small set of Winsor Newton Cottmans, but I never use the cool yellows, magentas, or warm blues. And that's what that set has. Yeah, there's such like a divide in the art community about what the primaries are and like what primaries you grew up using. So like I was taught with the classic red, yellow, blue, but so many people now are like that turquoise, magenta, lemon. And lots of Holbein bases it on the second one. Holbein gouache is great. It's definitely more watercolory than the Arteza gouache is, and then the Holbein acrylic gouache, of course, is really nice. You can get really matte, opaque textures, but you can't re-wet it. So there's pros and cons to everything, which is annoying. Hey Lou, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Could also get primary high-end gouache. That's true, and just mix everything. The magenta's fine, but what about orange? Also heard good things about the acrylic gouache. I don't know, I think I just spring for acrylic at that point. I like acrylic gouache better than acrylics. I really do. It's much more opaque. Yeah, I get the textures I actually want. Acrylic, there's some colors that are just so transparent. Acrylic gouache is great. I like to use those that's what I use for my butterfly ornaments and magnets, is the acrylic gouache. Oh, he's circling again. There he goes. Oh, there's two. I'm very happy. There's two. Okay, what's the other one's name? Ellington and... He's so close. Oh my gosh. I never get to see birds. This is so exciting. I had like 4 paints for years, just mix everything. Now I'm spoiled. I know, right? When I first started college, it was like, you can't use any tubes except for these 4 colors. I'm like, oh man, how did I do that? How did I mix every single color every time I needed it? Like having to mix an orange every single time you need orange. You know how much I use orange? All the time. But yeah, now I'm spoiled with my 48 pan palette. I like colors too much. I can't help it. You're doing great. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Haven't been here for some time. Missed this. Oh, well, welcome in. Appreciate it. Bet one's a youngster. You think so? I don't see them anymore. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're in town for a party. There's 2. I'm so excited for you. I know. I can't believe it. They're pretty big. But yeah, I need to do some research later on South Carolina hawks and see if I can figure out what kind it is. I can't see their feather colors really well. It's mostly brown, but I think there might be some markings that can help me identify them. They just need to get closer for me to do that. Edna, which is Duke Ellington's wife. Oh, that's cute. Ellington and Marshall. Marshall's cute too. If only I had primaries in like black and white. I need color wheels everywhere. Exactly. That's what I had to do. I took one class called 2D Media Studies, and it was the first time I ever used Holbein acrylic gouache, and we had to do that. We could only buy like the 5 colors: red, yellow, blue, black, white. Love that dog. I had a golden retriever named Misty. Oh, that's so sweet. That's a great name. At least one of the homies that stopped by today was going through a molt. Oh my gosh, did he look funny? That's cute. Get a little darker brown, because this is a pretty dark shadow underneath his chin. Brother chose the name when he was little because the character girl in Pokemon. That's really cute. That's really sweet. I think it might have been a young Miss Hummy, but she looked a bit rough. I love when cardinals are molting. They look like a mad scientist or something. Like they had an experiment go wrong. And their hair's all over the place. Okay. Oh, music struggling for a second. And my internet has been so off and on lately. My bit rate's like, whee! Alright, his little eyebrows are very, there it is, very bright orangey yellow. I just remember last night I had a dream with Neil Patrick Harris and he was really mean. Why did I dream about that? My Miss Cardinal didn't have noggin feathers for a while. She looked like a monk. That's really cute. Seems my folks' chickens always molt right as it starts freezing in the fall. It's all cold and no one's got tail feathers. Oh no. Hey Tim, how you doing? Welcome in, friend. Happy Thursday. We're almost to the weekend. Anyone got fun plans for the weekend? Mine is pretty full. We got so many people coming to stay with us. And then we have a memorial service for Ben's grandmother. It's been a year since she's passed, and they're having a special service for everyone who passed in the past year, I think. This should be really special. Starting school on Monday. That's right. So many classes go back the 15th and 16th. Yeah, make the most of it. Your mom is visiting. Oh, how nice. Dad would always ask the ones without tail feathers where they put them. In that Midwestern stern way, they usually give you a little box in reply. That's so cute. Where'd you put them? That's funny. Yeah, my sisters are coming over tonight. They haven't seen the Stranger Things finale yet. So I got a bunch of popcorn and candy. We're gonna watch it together. Because my sister goes off to college Saturday for the first time, so it'll be like our last big sleepover before that happens. I'm excited for her. I'm nervous too. I hope she has a good time. She's gotta learn a lot, that's for sure. No, it's the middle one. The youngest one is still in high school. Still in high school. There's 10 years between me and the youngest. Local amusement park. Oh, how fun. I hope you get to do that. I did not go to my local amusement park this summer. Usually we do. It's just been so stinking hot. It'd be pretty miserable to stand out in the lines. It always gets so busy. Carowinds. Maybe I can go in the fall. They turn it into Scarowinds in October. And they have like haunted houses and stuff. Plus all the rides. They have some good roller coasters. Ooh, it also has a water park. That's cool. Yeah, you get too hot, you just jump right in. Dollywood! I haven't been to Dollywood since I was like 7. But it was where I did my first upside down roller coaster. I know so much has changed since I went. They've added so much great stuff. My family went without me not too long ago. Didn't really get a chance to go to the water park this summer. Oh, well, I hope you can do that this weekend. That would be really fun. And August is usually pretty hot, so it should be a good time to do that. Even really see the fur I've been working on down here. Forgot you can't see the whole thing. I'm actually gonna get a little bit bigger brush to block in some other colors. Make sure this brush doesn't have any blue on it or something. That always happens to me. Trying to do yellows and oranges and turns green because there's blue on my brush still. I just need to do a big cleaning of my brushes. Just take a day, wash all of them. Lows in the 50s and 60s now. I'm so jealous. Don't tell me that, Ely. I'm so jealous. They do like to hide. Oh my gosh, it makes me so mad. Makes me so mad when that happens. Yeah, because I did that earlier. Because I had this blue bandana, and then I went in to do these, and then, like, I kept tinging it with green. We've been having like nonstop rainy, gloomy weather, and I've been loving it. That's what it is today, and I'm really vibing with it. I'm very glad it's gloomy. It's not supposed to storm till like 10 p.m. I wish it was already raining. But at the same time I don't, because then my sister would be scared to drive up here. So I hope it holds off for her drive, and then we can all snuggle up on the couch while it rains. That is my goal. That is my wish. It was like 20 Celsius here for 2 days, and it was glorious. It probably won't be like that until November, December here. Sometimes we have December warm fronts come through that are like in the 70s. It's infuriating. But as a kid it was fun because then you could play with the outside toys you got for Christmas. I remember one time I got roller skates, and day of I got to go outside in shorts and a t-shirt and try out my new roller skates because it was so hot Christmas Day. I've never had a white Christmas, not once. It's never snowed. It only snowed here once all last winter, and it was at midnight, and it did it for an hour, and it didn't stick. It was so depressing. It was like in February too. Like all the holiday stuff was over. Oh, the worst. That seems to happen for us though. Like it doesn't get really, really cold until end of January, early February. And then it gets hot so fast in March. Like, I don't understand how March gets so warm so fast. It's pretty impressive actually. Because by then it's like spring break and it's already warm. Cold snaps are just quick. And you've had 2 white Christmases in a row now since moving. The snow settles in during the winter here. It doesn't melt until spring. Oh, that would be kind of annoying. Because then it gets kind of gross, doesn't it? It's not very white anymore by the end. It's like gray. We usually have white Christmas here. For the past few years, it's been less and less snowy. Oh no. Dang, climate change. Yeah, for real. For real, for real. Yeah, I feel like any chance for white Christmases here have like completely gone out the window. There's just no way. There's no way. Just means you've got to stay on top of the snow shoveling. If you don't get it removed, melt just enough so you can't scrape it up, and then you've got it until the spring melt. Oh no. Yeah, that's the one good thing about not having to deal with snow. When I was in college, it snowed one year, like a good bit, for us at least. But North Carolina just gets so much more snow than South Carolina does. But yeah, I remember it was so magical. I was wearing, I had an alpaca onesie and I wore it out in the snow to play. It was very fun. But it was magical because we took the little metro train into the city and we saw Phantom of the Opera and we got student tickets, so it was only $25 and it's just like first come first serve. They give you whatever seats are left, and the seats that were left were orchestra tickets. So I got to sit like 7 rows back from the stage underneath the chandelier that falls. It was magical and it was snowing outside. It was the perfect day. For only $25. It was amazing. I love all the birds in winter. I bet it's so much easier to spot them. Sometimes you can see their chirps. That's really cute. You're in North Carolina, Barb? Yeah, that winter was 2017, I believe. So it was a couple years ago. But yeah, I used to, the school I went to was right on the border between our 2 states, and so I worked in North Carolina. All the birds come up to the house because the feeders, they hang out around the window. So cute. I remember, I don't know if anyone else read this book, but it was a book about a snowman and how he basically helped all the other animals. Like I think it showed the birds taking like the seeds of his mouth and the deer getting the carrot nose. I can't remember what it was called, but it was so cute. I can visualize the illustrations so clearly. I loved that book. And I always wanted it to snow so that a deer would come up and take my snowman's nose. That was like my dream. I loved that as a kid. Man, I wonder if my mom probably still has that book. She doesn't get rid of books usually. Your chickadee stopped by today. Hadn't seen him in a while. He always chirps at me when he grabs a sunflower seed and then taps against it on the feeder on the window. They'll even take seeds from your hand in winter? No way. That's magical. Ely is a Disney princess, confirmed. So magical. Alright, trying to get this yellowy gold back to do some washes. Are you living in a fantasy world? Honestly? The only thing bad about doing washes this late is sometimes it takes away some of your fur textures, but it's okay. Ultimately, we can do some of those again. I think it's important to get this bright yellow coming through first and foremost. I'm having to look at two pictures because one of them is what the whole thing is based on, but then the lip being stuck is based on another picture, so I'm having to like look at both at the same time. Nope, just New England. New England is Fantasyland, confirmed. How many people talk to the birds outside though? They're always there and they're really smart. After a while, they'll listen and some will choose to interact. My aunt has made friends with the crows. And she was so worried about this one crow because she hadn't seen it. She hadn't seen it in like months. And then when we went to visit her back in, gosh, was that May? When we saw her back in May, it decided to come say hello again. She was so happy. She was really worried it had passed, but she saw him again. She always leaves like the eggshells and burnt toast out for him. Got some grilled cheese and tomato soup. Oh, that sounds so good right now, Ghosty. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. Crows and or ravens are bucket list goals. Heck yes. Agreed. Michelle, are you back from your haircut? Did you get the haircut? Haven't had lunch yet, but I probably should. Me too. My stomach is growling. Yes, I did, and it's not it? No. I bet it looks amazing. I bet it looks amazing. It'll just take some time getting used to. What did you end up doing? Because I know you were thinking about a couple things. Me contemplating shaving it all off. You would, if, of all people, you would rock that. You could pull it off. You totally could. thought I saw him for a second. I don't think it was it though. I think it was just something moving. Oh, nope, I see him. Two little birds are chasing him away. Of course, I'm doing good. I've spotted 2 hawks circling around my apartment, so I keep getting distracted looking for them. I need to do a trim, just hate cleaning the bathroom afterward. I know, me cleaning all of Ben's beard hairs out of the sink every other day. Why? I'm like, it takes 2 seconds, just use a little toilet paper, wipe it up real quick. Marriage, oh. Recently dyed my hair dark brown and gave myself a French bob cute, but some days I still debate shaving it all. My students said I look like Will Byers. Students are so rude. Oh my gosh. I assure you, you don't, Gail. Kids are brutal. Hair disgusts me. But needs one of those aprons that you fasten around your neck and have suction cups for the mirror. Is that a thing? Wait, I've never seen that before. That's really funny. I just have long hair and let it do whatever it wants. That was me with long hair. I was like, ooh, I want it long so I could do all these cool braids and hairstyles. No, when have I ever done that? I just let it do whatever it wants. I'm not that good at hair. Worst part is I know they didn't say it to be mean. They just let out any thoughts that comes to their sweet little heads. Exactly, so you know they're not lying. Kids are unintentional bullies. Kids are so funny, man. It's totally a thing. I'll send you an Amazon link. Please do. That is like such a good such a good gag gift. Oh, it's really funny. I told my boyfriend to get one and he was like, oh, that's too much extra work. Come on, it takes 2 seconds. Thought about getting one for hair trims, but I don't think it'll work well for me. Yeah, that might be tricky. You'd have to like swing it around depending what part of your head you're doing. That's funny. I know, I'm just ready for my hair to get long enough that I can cut all the bleached parts off. We're getting there. We're getting there. I just hate the texture of it right now. It's awful. It's like the last, I don't know, like 6 inches of my hair. You can see a color difference. Makes me so mad. I want it gone. I want it gone. Though I am pleased with how fast it's come in. Because I had it bleached to the root November 2020. So it's been about 2 years and it's like down here now. Cut it off! I will, as soon as it's long enough to still be able to put it in a ponytail, I'm chopping it again. Chop, chop. Sometimes I do miss my blonde hair. It was so much work though. And so expensive. Oh my goodness. So bad for your hair. I liked the way it looks though. I think my complexion went well with it. Because I'm so pale, sometimes I think my dark hair makes me look even paler. Not at all. Can we get Discord pictures or no? Or when are you streaming next? We'll see it then, I guess. Getting my hair cut real short in late spring, and I slowly grow out all year means I'll have my ears covered in winter and shoulder length by spring again. That's a good plan. I like that. Yeah, provide some heat in the winter. Oh, rose gold hair is so beautiful. I tried to do a pixie, but it's still too long. No, I bet it looks so good. I know, I wish I could do a pixie. I just know I wouldn't take the time to style it. I'm not good at styling hair. To be honest, canceling all streams until I can style this. Michelle. Michelle, we need you. I'm sure it looks very nice. Like I said, it's always hard getting used to, especially when you do something drastic. Every time I chop my hair, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate it. And then 2 days later, I'm like, oh, it's fine. Forgot I chopped it off. I'm a big fan of doing drastic cuts. Like, I never just go get a trim. It's like 8 inches or more, or nothing. I feel like pixies are super easy to style unless it's cut too short right where your cowlicks are. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had that short hair, so I think it would be a big learning curve for me. My sister really wanted one for a while, but then she chickened out. But she got so close to getting them. I think if I had curly hair, I would do just like some sort of mop. Some sort of boy cut. I don't know. I just like love poofy curls, but alas, my mom and sister have all the curls. Not me. Mine is straight. It used to be wavy. Like in high school, I had such wavy hair. Waves that looked purposeful. And now my hair's just straight. I'm wondering if once I get the bleached ends off, if that will help it be wavy again. I'm curious about that. You doomed me? Okay, I can't wait to see. Mid-calf? It was to your calves, Ely? How many inches was that? Holy moly. Short of the hair, is more wavy it'll be too. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen when I got it. So it was like to my hips for my wedding. And then I chopped it to like here. But it was not wavy at all. And I think it was because it was so bleached and damaged. So I think that's what's holding it back again. So once I get those like 6 inches left that are bleached, I'm hoping it will be curly again. And it'll be shorter again too. Can confirm, sweats. Where boots go up to? Ely, oh my gosh. Did you feel like a new person? I feel like that would be such a weight. Holy moly. You probably almost broke your neck turning it too fast. It was so light. Start using a shampoo that's supposed to specifically encourage wave definition. I'm much curlier than I thought I was, except the bleached ends. Very scrunchy, yes. Compared to natural growth, can confirm. Do you mind sharing what brand it is? Because my shampoo is about to be out and I don't think it's helping my hair. I did the pros thing where you like take the little quiz and you're supposed to pick like what you want. I don't think it's done anything for me. I don't really like it anymore, so I want to get something different this time. Not breaking your neck. Uh-oh, does stream go down? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I still see me. I still see me, lol. I want shampoo to make my hair thinner. You want it to be thinner? I'm jealous. That's how my best friend Abby is too. You're using Function of Beauty? Okay. But it was a bit pricey. Well, that's how Prose is too. Prose and Function of Beauty, I think, are very similar. I think it's like 30 or 32. But I'm glad to hear that it's actually helped you, because I don't think Prose has helped me. So I'll look into that, because I'm sick of it. And the bottles were just so small. I think the Function of Beauty bottles are bigger. Shampoo bars. It's helped with your dandruff? Oh, how interesting. I get pretty bad dandruff too. I always have. When I was a kid, it was really bad. It was like months of shampoo. Oh, okay, that's good, because yeah, the Prose bottle is so tiny. It's so small. Yeah, I'll look into that though, because I think I still have a decent amount of conditioner left, of course, because that always happens compared to shampoo. But my shampoo is like out, and I desperately want to try something new. Desperately. But I thought I did because the products were making my scalp mad. Good to know. I just have a bad habit of like picking at my scalp. Like, I love scratching it because it feels good. And then I like stir up so much like skin cells. Ugh. I hate it. It's a bad habit. Oh, my stomach is rumbling. I'm trying to decide what to get for dinner tonight, because I already went through all our HelloFresh boxes this week. I want to get something yummy. I'm tempted to get our Thai restaurant again. They might know me by name at this point, honestly. They could probably tell you my order. I always say I'm going to try something new, but listen, I like what I like. I always end up getting the same thing. Okay, I'm going to focus on the area around the eyes, which I think I actually need a more purpley color to start darkening it. Oh, my chat finally updated. Love shampoo bars, last so long and make traveling so much easier. Oh, I didn't even think about the traveling aspect. That's a great point. That's a great point. Yeah, they also don't have a plastic bottle. Prose is nice because you can request them not to give the pump again, so you can recycle the old bottle and just reuse your pump. So I like that they have that in mind. I also love picking at my scalp. Okay, I'm glad I'm the only one. Therapist said my skin picking is a form of OCD. No, that's probably why I do it too. I definitely have OCD tendencies. The last time I went to therapy, they asked me all of these questions that were so obviously meant to like gauge how bad my OCD was. I'm like, you're trying to hide this, but I know exactly why you're asking me this question. Don't try to be sneaky with me. I might be similar, yeah. OCD too, I used to have a big skin picker. Takes so much self-control to avoid it. But my skin's clearing up now. Oh, proud of you. It's so hard not to pick, especially on my face. I've gotten so much better, but as a kid, not even as a kid, like late high school, college, I would just spend hours in the mirror just touching my face constantly. Oh, so I'm proud of you. Like the ethic bars. Ooh, I'm gonna type that in so I can look at it later. Ethic. Ooh, their packaging is cute. Wait, that's so cute. They have a face serum? I might have to try this too. Oh, and they're pretty cheap. Okay. Oh, they have a lavender one. Okay, I'm so distracted. See, this is why Twitch is the best. You get the best recommendations ever. So proud. Exactly! You can get them on Amazon too? That's nice. Do you have a favorite, scent, Ely? I was like, ooh, I like this one. And it says, solid, gentle shampoo for little ones. I'm like, of course I like the baby shampoo. Of course. I'm intrigued. I know, the packaging is so good. And all the product pictures. If you have good product pictures, I'm already sold. That's why I need to redo my product pictures on Etsy. I don't like them. They lasted you 6 months? That's amazing. I only wash my hair like twice a week. I try to make it only twice a week. Oh my gosh, you're so right, Dee Dee. Kids' clothes are so cute. They have like the cutest overalls and skirts and like patterned dresses. I'm like, why don't you have this in my size? It's so rude, honestly. I've got oily hair, but their sensitive skin ones are my favorite. My hair is very oily too. Ooh. Look at the little container. That would last a long time though. Your bar would probably last like a year at twice a week. Yeah, I try to do it on usually Thursdays, so it lasts me the weekend, and then usually Monday or Sunday night. These are the benefits of being 5 feet tall. I get to shop in the kids section. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of the Office when Angela is like, I go into the American Girl doll store and get clothes that are meant for life-size colonial dolls. I was like, that's such a vibe. I wish I could do that. Been tempted several times to put in a request for kids' clothes in my size. They have the cutest stuff. It's not fair. Keep getting Instagram ads for kids' clothes. Keep mistakenly clicking on them. I personally would love to wear a sweatshirt with an embroidered guinea pig. Yes. Why does it only go up to 3 years? So rude. Oh. All different scents are for different hair. Oh, I hope it's a scent I like. There's not much I don't like. I just don't like strong smells. Oh, they have one for dry or damaged hair. See, this is my problem. My top is oily, but the bottom is dry and damaged. So tell me what to do. Books Not Bookies? That's a cute username. Welcome in. We're talking about shampoo. We're painting, but we're distracted talking about shampoo right now. Oh, the sensitive bar is unscented? Okay, perfect. I have to do unscented, what's it called? Laundry detergent. Because it bothers my skin. Maybe the volume one? Oh, the balanced one. That could be good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, Dee Dee, that's so cute. I'd embroider a guinea pig on a sweater for you, though I'm not that great at embroidery yet. I wish I was good at embroidery, too. Hi, Esther. Thank you. This is a commission, a very big commission. It's like 11 by 14. I have a very cute dog. We're also doing these, but we're getting distracted talking about shampoo. What shampoo do you use, Esther? I'm having a good day. I hope you are too, friend. It's always good to see you. I had a friend in my stream that was working on a cross stitch. How fun. I tried to get into embroidery for like a couple days. I bought like 6 hoops and some fabric, and I still have a ton of embroidery thread from when I did friendship bracelets all the time, so I have plenty of thread, plenty. I think I tried to do one single embroidery hoop and gave up. I need to get back into it. I have so much left over. Very nice large commission. Yes. Yeah, I always get nervous when they get this size though, because of shipping. I just get nervous that it can bend more easily since it's bigger. You started reading The Vanishing Half. Oh, great. I'm loving it so far. I'm going to try and read chapters 8 and 9 today and put up questions today. That's my goal for after stream. Around Christmas, I like to sew little felt plushies. Like little figgy puddings and reindeer. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's so cute. So you have embroidery. I have a class soon, so I should get ready. Is it an embroidery class? Because that's really cool. I went to a camp as a kid that gave each camper a palm-sized cross stitch with all the supplies. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's a great idea. Yeah, especially for quiet time. It's an embroidery class? That is awesome. Have fun. That's amazing. Is it online or in person? That sounds really fun. Oh, I was starting to do the eyes. That's what I was doing. Forgot. Get purple first. Just found a creepy cross stitch book. Like spooky creepy? I love summer camp. Same. We were talking about summer camp last stream and all the mosquito bites we would get. Love that it supports us introverts that can't take the atmosphere of all camp activities. Oh my gosh. So true. It's like I've been planning my celebration stream. I'll probably announce it soon, you guys, but I'm very excited. We're gonna have lots of special guests. It's gonna be a great time. But it's probably gonna be like 8 hours, and I already told Ben, I was like, I'm gonna need 2 to 3 business days afterwards to sleep and not talk to anyone. I'm like, don't invite anyone over. I'll be hiding in my room. Online? Oh my gosh, well, have fun. It's got so many spooky design patterns. We love to see it. Werewolf is so good. I've only played it once, but it was so much fun. I really want it. 8-hour stream, let's go! I know, I'm so excited. I'll be back probably. No worries if not. It was so nice to meet you. I hope your class goes well. I used to go to this 2 or 3 day long camp in the autumn. Folks both helped out with the camp and I attended, so we would camp out in our old 1960s camper. It's the cutest thing. Even had a vintage turquoise gas range and oven. Oh my gosh, that's so aesthetically pleasing. That's so cute. I would love to go full-on camping someday. Just, it can be expensive to get all the stuff. I know once you have the stuff, you like have it forever and reuse it all the time, but to get some of the stuff to start with can be pretty pricey. Oh, that would make a cute painting. I wish they still had it. It was a magical time. Yeah, it sounds like it. I saw one of those, is it VW? Yeah, VW, Volkswagen. I was like, what does that stand for? VW vans. The top half was like a cream color.
Julie X6 Unicorn Magic, Julie X6 Angry Swan, Julie X6 Dancing Nun, Julie X6 Sleepy Dragon, Julie X6 Love Stag.
Thank you, Esther. Oh my gosh, 10 months. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you, friend. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, the top was like a cream color and the bottom was like a burnt orange color, like my bedspread here. It was perfect. It was like me as a van. Me in a transformer form. I've been camping once. Got a grant to team up with some conservationists. On the Illinois River, studied Asiatic carps. What? And 8 jalapeno poppers. That's incredible. That sounds so fun. Love to someday have a short bus style camper. Love to do road trips. Same. Same. How dare they not pronounce it Julie K? It's not Julie Eck. The audacity. The absolute audacity. I could barely even hear it. It's loud when it comes on stream, but it's not loud in my ear, so half the time I can't hear it. It's like a very faint whisper of a British man in my ear. Sounds so creepy. Oh, if Michelle's still there, I started the second Crescent City. I'm very excited. And I'm starting Throne of Glass soon. It's coming out of the hold soon. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Ely. I do need to do that. Especially when I do traditional streams, because I hunch over kind of weird. Because the camera's kind of far away. Everyone make sure you're not shrimping. Oh my gosh. It's like 12 cracks. I hydrate too. So I have to read the first one. It was so good. Like, I really didn't know what to expect when I started it because it's fantasy, but then they have like modern technology, which is, I feel like, is always a hard mix to do. I applaud people that try to do it, but I've read lots of unsuccessful books trying to do that. So I was a little bit wary at first, but like the last 300 pages had so many twists and turns. I like could not believe it. I was like, what am I reading? Oh my gosh. So many shock factor things. It was really fun. Bryce is awesome. I love her character. Yeah, and I have no idea what the second one's going to be like. But apparently there's more crazy turns at the end of this one too. Super lucky I grew up with a teacher / family friend that's super into conservation. My hometown is actually only 250 people. It has a prairie restoration site. That's so cool, Gail. That sounds so magical. You like that book series I sent you a while back? I just put them all on my Libby app. I saved all of them. The modern technology quits working in your magic. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Did you grow up in a big town? No. No, I was born in California, lived in Texas a little bit, But since I was 6 years old, I've lived in South Carolina where there's no big towns. Right now I live in the capital, so it's the biggest I've ever lived in, but it is a very small city. There were 2 other cities bigger than us in South Carolina that are bigger than the capital. But no, I grew up in Sumter, which was kind of it's like an Air Force town. So lots of people are constantly moving in and out. There's so much farmland in South Carolina. Everything's small. So not a big town. Bigger than 250 people. But not big. Yeets to add it to my Goodreads TBR. It looks really good. I like the covers. The illustrations are really nice. You have family out in Sumter? Listen, the amount of times that's happened, like Sumter's pretty small, but I feel like everyone knows someone there. It's such like a well-traveled city, which is weird because like it's high crime rate, very poor economic status. Like the schools I went to, oh man, they need help so bad. Like it's pretty heartbreaking, like the lack of funding that the schools have. But I feel like so many people know someone that lives there. Yeah, that's true. Goodreads updated their design. Did they? In a good way? Please tell me, because it can't get worse, right? It was so bad. It's so bad. It can't get worse, right? Did it really? Mine looks the same. Is there an update I missed? It's better, but very different. What the heck? Oh Lord, there's so many updates I'm missing. Goodreads is not listed on here though. I sounded so southern when I said that. Good Lord. Maybe is it just on the website? The website looks different and the app hasn't changed yet? Yeah, it looks the same for me. I feel like that with Odessa, Texas. Everyone always seems to know someone from that place back home, even though we're nowhere near Texas. That's so interesting. I wonder why some cities are like that. It's better but very different. Let me go snoop. Wait. It logged me out. No, don't not create an account. I have one. I don't remember what I signed in with. Uh-oh. Oh. Mine still kind of looks the same, I think. Interesting. Interesting. I thought the homepage isn't updated. Oh. Weird. And mine pretty much looks the same, I think. They needed to update for so long. The ads everywhere is just so insane. I don't understand why they even need ads. Like, doesn't Amazon own them? Like, y'all have enough money. Leave ads out of this. Please. Please. You guys got a beta version? Control F5? What? Individual book pages are what's updated. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it does look better. That does look better. Okay, I see you. I see you, Goodreads. I hope they changed the font for sure. Everything's more rounded. I hope they update everything else too. Is this Allegria font? Because I love Allegria for the title. I like this font combo. How do you feel, Michelle? Your graphic designer knowledge. How do you feel about the font combos? Computer's not cooperating with me today? No. Technology issues are the actual worst. Actual worst. Half the time I don't know how to fix it, and that's why it's so frustrating. Or it takes me like an hour of research to figure out how to fix it on my own. I feel the same way. I'm like, why would you just randomly update this thing and not the rest? Maybe they're slowly rolling it out, but that seems silly. Like, wouldn't you want to display a finished product first? Now it's just kind of confusing. Confusing. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I like their rounded buttons, and I like having the genre tags up higher, because before they were like hidden in a little weird side panel. I still think it's so hard to find where the quotes are. Like, it's still hard to find common use quotes. I could hardly find it on the last one, and I can't find it on this one either. Oh, here it is. You have to scroll all the way down. I feel like quotes should be higher. Changing the weather has made me start cleaning the house. Now I've got a hankering to start knitting and looking up books again. Do it. Do it, Healy. Do it. I feel like Goodreads is one of those websites we use because we don't have anything better. Listen, I totally agree, Gail. If I knew how to make an app, I would. Because I have so many ideas of how to make it better and like look aesthetic. I know how to make things look aesthetic. If I could make a book app, I would. It needs to combine the social aspects of Goodreads with the chart analytics of StoryGraph, but also have more customization for you to display information how you want, like you can on Notion. I would combine those three things to make the perfect book app. Welcome to my TED Talk. Cece, hello! Lurking this whole time editing a video. I'm proud of you for lurking. Can finally say hi. Did you finish it? That's great. I can't wait to see. All the details are quite too large. It's probably great for certain groups of people. Yeah, the big spacing is so weird. And then they throw in so much space for ads. They've made so many things rounder. Like all these buttons, even the corners of the books covers are rounded, which I don't know if I like that for illustrators because real books aren't rounded. The categories are rounded too. Yeah, StoryGraph, I love the charts. The charts are so nice. I think everything else is... I think the aesthetic is pretty ugly for the rest of the site. And I think it's really hard to socialize like you can on Goodreads. But I love their charts. I think it's in their graphs, it's perfect. It's exactly the type of data I want to see displayed, like the pie charts and stuff. Also, half the time it assigns things automatically where it's like it says I read 5% things digital and like the 95% physical, which isn't correct. So I wish there was just at the click of a button you could say, I did an audiobook of this, I did a Kindle of this, I did a hardback of this, I did a paperback of this. Like, why isn't there just an easy button to say this is what I did? There's not that on Goodreads or Storygraph. Like, it's so hard to find different editions. I feel like Ravelry is like this too. Yeah. Exactly, Esther. It takes forever to like figure out the different editions. I'm like, I'm not gonna spend time. Why isn't it just a button? Say, I listened to the audiobook of this. Why is it so hard? You love Storygraph? I know. I love looking at the charts. And Instagram for book readers? Exactly. Exactly. Like, the best thing I've done for my own sanity is to make a Notion where I'll have to show you guys sometime, but I've shown you the one I share with my friends, but I made a new one just for me. And I'll show you all the different like tags and stuff I've done because it makes so much more sense to me. I can categorize and look up stuff very easily. Also, let's get rid of 5 stars. Let's do 10 out of 10. Because then we don't have any of this 0.5 nonsense, which Goodreads doesn't even let you do. Storygraph does. I beg you to make this reality somehow. Maybe with Fletch's and Brian's coding skills and your graphic design skills, we could make something happen. A passion project. I have a little book page on my Notion, but I'm still working on making it practical. I'll have to share mine with you then. Because I really like the way mine's set up right now. You finished editing. Gotta make the thumbnail, but it's rendering right now. Yay! When's it going up? Tomorrow? Japanese video comes out tomorrow. I'm so excited to see it. Back for half an hour? Well, that's perfect, because that's how long we'll be on. How was the class, Dee Dee? That went by so fast. I just read that monarchs are now considered endangered. Ely, I know. That's why I posted my monarch magnets today. That's why I posted that today. I saw that too. Heartbreaking. Has anyone tried Bookly? Hey, Prince! Did you come in here? Or were you in here earlier, or did you just pop in just now? How you doing, friend? I don't think I've tried Bookly. Is it an app or a website, or both? It could be both. Been lurking, no worries. Oh, my internet's being so slow. I can look at Bookly in a second. Ooh. Huh. Their icons are good. Michelle knows all about making good, clear icons. Michelle rocks icon design. Okay, this website's pretty good. I'll have to investigate more later. Esther researching patterns, going down an hours-long rabbit hole, coming through every sweater pattern ever, but it's so ugly. That's how I felt about Blick art supplies for the longest time. Was so ugly. They finally updated it, but it looked like one of those old catalogs that used to come in the mail. Like everything was beige and you'd have to follow the lines to like mark how many things you wanted. It was so bad. They finally cleaned it up. It looks so much better now. So I pin every pattern and I'm like, oh, that's smart. And then it's more aesthetic that way. It's so ugly. Oh no. I'm in. Wait, what am I building? We're going to make our own book app, Brian. It's going to be amazing. Please share your Notion. I'd love that. Wait, maybe I can share it right now since we're talking about it. See if I can bring it up. A data guy for a book app. Yes, I do. Because I don't know how to I don't know how to code anything at all. Dun, dun. Okay, give me a second. Let me switch to digital art because there should be a window capture that has this as an option. Please hold. Here we go. Heh. Looky here. Okay. Okay. Wait, let me scooch this so I can see what y'all are seeing. Okay, so I have month read. I have it by months with the year. So I can just see everything I read in August of 2022. But then by the end of the year, I can also just look at everything I read in 2022. Then we've got the title with the emoji. I love that you can add the emoji. It's so cute. Oh, I also have everything color-coded in a rainbow because I'm extra like that. Oh, Tim, if you're used to Excel, Notion is like baby Excel for people like me who don't understand Excel. You will get it. Also, there's so many tutorials online that can help you. You will do just fine. So I have everything by color. Author, of course. Then we have all these different tags for our genres. Then my review. Then favorite quotes. Then what I rank it out of 10. Then my format. Did I read it on my Kindle, physical, or an audiobook? And then a check mark box for if I own it or not. And then what I love about Notion is at the click of a button, you can display all this information in different ways. So then if we go to my monthly board, I can see exactly what books I read each month. And it's a rainbow. Look how cute. Yeah. 6 so far. 15 in July. That was the most. And then ranks, so I can see also in rainbow order. So I've given the most things 7 out of 10. That's like my average, which makes sense. That's like a nice 3.5 in the middle. Because I want to see at the end of each year, like, okay, what did I give a 10 out of 10? Just 4 things so far. And then format. And of course you can add more tables like this. These are just the 3 that I wanted to see. So I've listened to 24 audiobooks. It's a lot. I've read 23 on my Kindle and read 7 physical. But yeah, that's how I do it. Of course you can customize it however you want, but this is how I like to see everything. Yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, my Notion. And Sophie's a data nerd. So you've been lurking? Oh my gosh, no worries. That's what Thursday is for. Thursday is for co-working. Don't worry about it. Just had a visit from a Mardoc this morning. Did you really? Amazing. Oh, you were just getting ready for the class, Dee Dee. I misunderstood. You already did a virtual bookshelf? Wait, did you really? And here earlier, been lurking. That's an app. Is that your favorite? Is Bookly your favorite? It is still kind of trash, Cece, but it is better than it was a year ago. It's still not great, but at least it doesn't glitch every 5 seconds. It used to be so much worse. It says coming soon. I see 0 books. Brian, did you lie to us? Forget trying to search for anything unless you knew exactly what you wanted. You should add Storygraph for the audiobook, ebook, physical book designation thing. They're pretty responsive on socials. Maybe I should. Send them a little email. Need to try Notion. I've got it downloaded and everything. Ely, you can do it. You can do it. Ooh, Reddit Notion. I bet that's good. To anyone who hasn't tried it yet, please do it. It's so good. That is a lot of books. I think I've done 52 2 this year. And I'm in the middle of like 4. I want to use it for organizing creative writing. You know, that's what I do. I have Notion for everything now. Or just organize my life, please. Make my life look aesthetic. Aesthetic and organized. That's all I ask for. I need to know how you rate your books. This has just turned into a book stream, by the way. We're not painting anymore. So I try to rate them, of course, on how much I enjoyed it. I also can be kind of snobby about the writing style, so that definitely goes into it. I also look at like cultural impact and where I see this book in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, like down the road. Will we still be talking about it? Will it still be applicable? Does it have life lessons, etc., etc.? How long the characters stay with me? How much I think about it afterwards, how much I find myself highlighting quotes. There's a lot that goes into it, but I try to look at it from a pretty decent literary standpoint, but also consider how much I enjoyed it. Because sometimes you just want a book that's easy and you can fly through and it's just for entertainment's sake, no thoughts. But I also keep in mind who the book is written for, of course. Like if it's a mystery novel, YA, it is what it is. Like it's not going to be some great life lesson, amazing thing. So it's like, did it do a YA mystery successfully? Like, don't hold it accountable to these classics that are considered 5 stars by everybody, because that's not what it said it was going to be. You know what I mean? So like it can be tricky, but I try to hold things accountable for what they say they are, if that makes sense. I cannot rate anything. If I like a book, I just rate it 5 out of 5. And that's okay too. Everyone's different. I have one of my best friends, she rates everything just on like how much she liked it. She's like, did I enjoy this? Did it make me cry? Like the emotions it gave me. Because that's why she reads them. I need to get back into reading. I used to read all the time as a kid and then completely stopped in high school. But I got back into it this year and it's been really nice. Use Notion to organize my YouTube scripts, plan videos, and track every piece of art I post to Insta. That's so smart, Gail. I've never tried doing a YouTube script. I just kind of talk. I should try doing a script though. That would make things more organized and to the point for sure. Do you ever listen to an audiobook and read alongside it, or read both an ebook and physical based on your location? If so, how do you track that? Usually for audiobooks, I specifically pick books that I know won't be as challenging. So I usually do mysteries and thrillers in audiobooks because they're more easygoing on my brain. I'm not expecting to think about it a lot. They're just kind of fun. So I usually don't read along with audiobooks. And then as for ebook and physical, I don't buy ebooks. I just borrow them from the library. So usually I'm borrowing it from the library because I don't own it. So I usually don't cross over from ebook to physical. So I haven't really run into that problem. I think I'll use it to my home library. I've only read 17 books this whole year, and he read 15 in 1 month. Okay, the last month I went on vacation to the beach, so that's why I read 15 in 1 month. Like, I basically read 1 book per day when I was at the beach. So do not hold. July is a weird month because I went on vacation. That's why. And you haven't tried it yet, but you've been looking into it. It looks nice. I like the graphic design aspects of it. I couldn't get into Notion, can't stick to any productivity tool where I don't see everything at once. Oh, interesting. You can probably put everything on the same page. It would take some work though. What's a book that really disappointed you this year? Book of Night. Book of Night by Holly Black. And what's one that exceeded expectations? Ooh. I think for me, because of how popular Cersei was, I wasn't expecting it to be as good. But I loved it. I gave it a 10 out of 10. So that one, same with Addie LaRue. It had so much hype that I didn't expect to like it as much, but I really did. So I think that one exceeded my expectations. Yeah, that's what I can think of so far. Tried doing YouTube scripts, but you can tell my voice when I'm reading / following in a script. Oh no. So now I just ramble. Yeah, I've never tried to do a script. I feel like it'd have to be a very certain type of video to be scripted. I just also haven't made YouTube videos in a long time. It was my goal for 2022 to have one YouTube video a month, and I think I only got to March. It's so bad. I think the reason I stopped reading was because I just finished flying through the entire Wing Feather saga. I don't know what that is. I've been caught up in devotionals and Bible studies this summer, so I haven't had much time to. Yeah, that's why I stopped in high school and college, because I just had to read so much for school, and had to analyze it so, like, I had to analyze it so much and like do crazy annotations and everything. So I didn't have time to read anything else, and like in my free time I didn't want to read, you know, like I was so exhausted from reading. I did too, Prince. I liked Cersei more than Song of Achilles, and I think it's because I just got so annoyed with Achilles' decision making, and he was so arrogant. I was like, I'm so sick of this man. And Cersei, I'm like, Cersei can do whatever she wants. It's fine. Would you ever do a mini tutorial on one of those streams you do writing on? Oh, for Notion? That would be fun. Yeah, have like a Notion tutorial day. I think a lot of people would like that, because lots of people have been wanting to try it since we've been talking about it so much. Yeah, we could totally do that. Or even just like a quick 30-minute one. Have you thought about shifting to be a booktuber? No. I have a bookstagram though. I update my bookstagram more than my art Instagram at this point. It's bad. Some of my chats had their way of making sure they wouldn't get into a reading slump, so always have the next book picked out, which I thought was so smart. Yes, and if you have the Libby app, which goes through your local library, so many of the popular things are on hold, or even the less popular things. Sometimes you just have to have things on hold for a while. So for instance, Daisy Jones and the Six took 12 weeks to get to me. So I had honestly like completely forgotten about that book. And then it popped up like a notification like, oh, it's ready. And then you're like, oh, I have my next book picked out. I didn't have to do anything, because past me, 12 weeks ago, version of me, picked this book for me. Achilles was kind of a jerk. I felt so bad for Patroclus. I know. I think that's why I liked Cersei more. I was never mad at Cersei. You just started using Notion? I'm down. Okay. I'll think about that for maybe next Thursday. Please, I beg. I've actually never watched anything on BookTube, so I would have to like figure out what everyone else does. Julie be booktuber. I'll sub immediately. Watch BookTube, Julie. Also, if you painted book covers while giving a review, oh, that could be fun. That could be really fun. Wait, I'll go find my bookstagram real quick. I don't think I have a link ready for it. Here it is, if anyone's interested. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, my Instagram is Julie K. Reads Ely, because it's very original. Julie bookmarked. Why is there a little tiny T? Why is the T in parentheses? That's so funny. I will literally watch you talk about your TBR pile while you drink tea. I don't care what you do. Okay, good to know. Gail, my TBR does have over 300 entries. I think it's at 360. Will I die before I read them all? Possibly. Because you know what? People keep writing books, so it will just keep getting longer. Two booktubers I watch are with Cindy. Cindy's my mom's name. And Carrie Can Read. They just talk about the books they read each month and a quick synopsis and what they liked. So do they just have one video per month? Sometimes they do videos about a single book. Okay. Julie Koob. Oh my gosh. I see Carrie's ACOTAR plot synopsis. Now I'm dying. I can't wait to watch that. Cece sent that to me the other day. No. It's book backwards. Yeah, we know, Brian. But it also looks like boob, so we can't do that. Your want to read shelf is over 2K? Prince, oh my gosh. How do you choose? That's too many options. I know some booktubers do book hauls, but I like that Cindy and Carrie are both pro-library. That's how I am too. I can afford all these books. I made a pact to myself that I'm only gonna buy, unless I really like it, I'm only gonna buy my 10 out of 10 books. Because I don't give them out very often. So I need to buy pachinko. My friends are like, how do you stop yourself from giving everything a 10 out of 10 so you could buy it? I'm like, self-control, baby. Also no money. Maybe only mangas? Stop. Books and Lala is my fave booktuber. Cute. I'm dying for the second installment of BookTube. I can't wait. I need to watch it and send it to my friends because we read all 5 ACOTAR books for our book club in like 2 weeks. The 4 of us flew through them, and the memes that have come out of it, hilarious. Hi Lily, welcome in. We were painting, but now we're just talking about books. It's good to see you, friend. Happy Thursday. Come for the boobs, stay for the books. Cece, I'm dying. Oh. Oh no, the mods got you. Are we talking about ACOTAR? Maybe. Could totally host a reading challenge too. Ooh, that could be fun. ACOTAR TikTok is hilarious. I saw one of the best ones the other day. I need to drop it in the Discord. It was so funny. It was like the entire plot of ACOTAR, but as TikToks. It was so perfect. My favorite character is the cereal. I love you. Probably why I don't read as much as I want. I think the number intimidates me. So I'm just going in order of the oldest ones that I add to the list to the newest. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you do that, Prince. That's so many. I know, I'm trying not to add any more to my TBR till I get through some series. Because that's the thing. I have some series on there that are like 16 books long. So I'm like, if I just do it series by series, we'll slowly figure it out. It's so good. I was obsessed and read all those books in a week. Gave me such a reading hangover. I know, they're really fun. They're really fun. The cereal just needs some moisturizer. They're our dry crusty queen. I've seen so many memes about the cereal. My fave. I made a story graph and imported my library from Goodreads. What if they email me and tell me it's too big to import? How many do you have on your Goodreads? Wait, are we friends on I keep calling it Bookreads. Are we friends on Goodreads, Prince? We need to be. If we're not. I have too many books just rotting away on my shelf because I keep adding more and never reading them. Yeah, I have quite a few that I bought and still haven't read. It's really bad. It's really bad. I don't think I could find you when I looked. Okay, I'll put it in the Discord later. Do I like spicy books? Okay, so I don't really like romance books. I don't mind when there's romance in other genres. So not really, but I do think it's funny. Like, I would read out loud the spiciness to my partner and we would just laugh at it together. So I think it's fun, but I don't actively search out spicy books, you know what I mean? Like, if it pops up, I'm like, okay, it's fine, whatever. But I'm not like, best spicy books, you know, you know what I mean? Goodreads just Prince and Beau. Anyone is welcome to add me on there. Okay, perfect. Wait, Gail. I haven't started yet simply because it's so long. I liked the show. I only watched like the first 3 seasons. But oh my gosh, I was like expecting it to be, I don't know, maybe 300, 400 pages. And then I looked at the, how many hours the audiobook is. The first one's like 45 hours. I was like, this takes me almost two full consecutive days to listen to this. There's no way. She's an educated girl. The Love Hypothesis. Okay, that actually is on my TBR because my friend loved it so much. My friend loved The Love Hypothesis. But then I had another friend that DNF'd it. So we'll see. We'll see what I think. Isn't Outlander really spicy? Can't handle spicy books. But CCC Akatar has a lot of spice. Outlander is very good. It's a long read, but if you're skipping the smut, you can genuinely skip 100 pages. Okay, that's how the TV show is. Genres are high fantasy, slice of life, and sometimes historical fiction. That's kind of mine too. I love high fantasy, historical fiction, and like literary. Like if it's won awards, if it's being talked about on like serious scholastic levels, I want to be in the know. I want to know. I only like romance if it's like teen YA, first love, meet cute stuff. Did I tell you about Cafe con Leche? Cece? It looks so cute. That is a meet cute I actually do want to read. I'm curious about Outlander, but I haven't committed yet. Isn't there like 14 books? They're all so long. It's so good. I was literally screaming so good. Oh, that's so cute. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the first ACOTAR book isn't very spicy, but the second, third, and fifth ones are. I love that this eyeless dog has been staring at us during this convo. Oops. I should have done this a long time ago. We're not looking at the dog anymore. I'm so sorry. He's soulless right now. I think you mentioned it. Gotta add it to my reading list. Yes, let me look it up. It looks so cute. I love the cover.